visa, there's so many jobs here, English speaking jobs. You don't need to speak German. There are so many jobs. As long as you have that work visa, you'll start working immediately. So as we wait for Chansekate, which is the opportunity card, which is almost the same like the work visa, because for work visa you have to kind of have the offer and everything, and you have to kind of. Hi guys, welcome to our YouTube channel, the Rajore Clan. So welcome guys, this is the Rajore Clan. I present the Rajore Clan. I relocated with my family to Germany last year, and we've been educating people how to relocate to Germany as well. You know, people think that relocating to Germany is hard, but it's as simple as most of the things that we've been telling you. If you just follow them and make sure, if you want to relocate and follow these steps, make sure you follow all the steps, and you will get a job and you'll relocate as well. So we've been doing so many videos, and if you're a new subscriber, here is a link to the video that I did on how I got a product design job that made us relocate to Germany. So I'll put the link here, and here's the video as well for those who haven't watched, so that you know our story, how we came here, and why we're also educating people. I also did another one step by step on how to relocate to Germany. So, but today, what are we talking about? We're talking about what are the qualifications for a work visa to Germany. If you want to have a work visa, this is how, and these are the requirements that are needed when you want to get a work visa for Germany. So first step, you have to have a concrete job offer. And that is why I always give you the previous videos on how to also get these job offers here in Germany. I also taught you how to use LinkedIn to get these job offers that are sponsoring these visas. Imagine the job that I got, like I showed you in that story. I was given the visa relocation with my family, and they paid for everything. So they sponsored everything, because relocating with your family is not easy. So if you get a company that offers these visa scholarships, they do everything for you. So one of the things and one of the easiest ways is make sure you have a concrete job offer, and this job offer will help you get the visa. Because without this job offer, the German embassy will not give you the visa, because they should be certain that this company actually exists and this company actually gave you the job, and if you qualify for that particular job. So the other thing that you should make sure that for you to get this visa is to have a degree or even a vocational training that is certified, that job is certified for. Meaning that you have to go to Anabin. I'll put the link for Anabin, which I showed when I was live sometime on TikTok, how you can verify that. You can certify your documentation and certify that this degree, this diploma is recognized here in Germany, and that particular course that you did is recognized. So make sure both of them are recognized. The university might be recognized, but the course cannot be recognized. The course might be recognized, but the university is not recognized. So make sure both are recognized. If both of them are not recognized, it won't be easy for you to get that visa. They'll kind of tell you the reason is because the university or the course is not certified through this website that they give. Another thing, make sure that you pay attention to the salary. The salary is more important, because there is no need of relocating to a company, or not to a company, to a country that has such a high living standards, where else your salary is way minimal. So make sure you have a good payment, because that will help you survive in Germany. Don't just be excited to get a work visa, where else the payment that cannot even sustain you here in Germany, and it will maybe get you to debt. So make sure the minimum salary, you know the minimum salary. People keep asking me, how can I survive in Germany? How much does this role pay? I'll also have a link that shows you the minimum salary for some of these professional jobs, so that you know how much you expect for this particular job and how you can negotiate. And also told people how they can negotiate for salaries. Give a range. Don't say you just want 50,000 euros per year, where else that role offers 70,000 euros per year. Give a range. Say you want 50,000 to around 60,000, or you want 60,000 to around 80,000. So if they offer 70,000 and you say 60 to 80, at least they will know you're in that range. So they'll give you 78 or 79 or even the 80. Other than just saying you want 50,000. Maybe you might say higher, or maybe you might say lower, and that is where people go wrong. That's where people feel like, okay, is this even person serious that this particular role pays this? Do they even know? Have they done their research? So doing your research really helps, because people will know if you're really serious for this role and if you really know details about this role. Another thing, if you want to get this visa, make sure you have a license. People like doctors, professions like doctors, nurses, make sure you have the license to work in that particular country, or you also have a license in Kenya, so that even if you don't have that license, you will be trained. They'll relocate you and train you and give you their license. So they want to know if you're also qualified here, because if you're not qualified here, how can you be qualified in Germany? So make sure you get your papers right, make sure you certify your papers, and make sure you research in these particular roles if you really be able to be relocated. Another thing, another step, how much do you apply for this visa? How much? You need to know the normal price, and the normal price for applying for this visa is 75 euros. 75 euros per visa. So if you are a family of 5, or a family of 4 like us, me and my husband, that is 75 euros. And for my children, it was 45 euros each. So for kids, it's less than for the adults. Make sure you have an insurance in Germany. And how do you do that? Now somebody might be wondering, I'm living in Uganda, I'm living in Kenya, or maybe I'm living in South Africa, I'm in Nigeria. How do I get an insurance where else I'm not even located in this country? Make sure that you have gotten the website where you can fill in your details and have all these details on that particular website before coming to Germany. Because applying for this particular visas and applying for this insurance, you have to give your details to that particular website to show them that this is when you will start, this is when you will be in Germany, and this is when you will start your insurance. So if you're coming to Germany in January next year, and then you're coming to Germany next year, and then you're applying now, you can't say your insurance will start in November. No, you'll say insurance will start in January moving forward. So they will know that this particular time is when you will come to Germany. And the good thing about Germany, when you apply online, when you apply anywhere, the moment you get here, it will be there. That is one thing I say when it comes to applying things in Germany. Your application has reached. Know that, and that is why people tell me, I've gotten a regret, because they have gotten your application. Your application can't fail to reach these people as long as you use the right channel. So make sure you have an insurance before you relocate or before you even apply for this particular visas. Yeah. Another thing, let me see. Another thing, make sure of course it's obvious, have an appointment. But how do you make sure you get this appointment fast? Because it's not easy getting an appointment, especially for other ventures in Germany. Like they say, au pair visa is hard. They say like getting other visas like immigration, it depends. It just depends, and it depends with the mood of these people. But what I know with them, they usually reply your emails. So even if you don't get an appointment with them, just make sure you email them and tell them you want to apply for this particular visa and you cannot get a slot. What can they do? Can they fast track your application or not? And then they'll give you a reply. So make sure anything you need, just write an email to that email address. It's I think I'll put it there, but the normal, just go to the embassy app, the embassy website, and you'll get their email. Every time I text them or send them an email, they usually reply. That is one thing. So make sure you have an appointment. And some of these companies, not even some, most of them, especially for the company that you've gotten an offer with, they usually fast track. They email the embassy here in Germany and they tell them that this person has gotten this job and we need them this particular day. And they even say the date. They even send them all the documentation that you sent. The good thing is that the recruiter for that particular company will guide you through everything that you need. So even if I'm telling you this information, also the recruiter will help you every step of the way. These recruiting companies and the recruiters themselves really help you along the way, and you don't need to pay nothing, because at the end of the day, they're employed with that company that you're applying for. And that's why I usually tell people, apply to the company. Don't go applying to other recruiting companies, because when you apply directly to the company, this company will pay you the full salary. They won't be paying another company, then another company paying you. So make sure you apply to the right company. Even if you get it on LinkedIn, go to the company's website and apply again, like we said in the previous interview. So, and the required documents, if they need your birth certificate, if they need your certificate for the things that you've trained for, the certificate that you're qualified, or the reference letter that they need, or your birth certificate for your children, your marriage certificate that they need to certify. Make sure you have all those documentation, the original one, the certified copy. Make sure you have all the documents. And trust me, if you have all the documents that you've sent them or you've given them during that appointment, it will only take a month, actually less than a month, because just amount confirming if this company exists, confirming if your certificates are certified or not. 2 weeks max, you have your visa. It's a matter of just making sure you have all documentation. If you don't have all documentation, they will tell you at the embassy, of which they will not tell you to book another appointment. They'll just tell you, kindly bring this certificate is missing. One of my certificates, that one of the documents that we wanted that we needed to have was missing. They told us there's no need to book another appointment. Just make sure you put in an envelope and come. You don't need to have an appointment. Just tell the officers in the gate and tell them that you need to send this document. This document was missing. That document will be given to the right person. So there is no need to book for another appointment. Even if you think you don't have any documentation, they'll let you know and they'll make sure that you bring it and they'll put you through the process. You'll not have to book another appointment or even pay another. And the good thing about the German embassy, they always give you a reason why they will not give you the visa. If at all they don't give you the visa. So at least you will know why you didn't get the visa. So that's the good thing about them, and that's why I like them. When you give people a reason, it's help them to know better and learn better from their mistakes and learn that this is what they didn't have and this is why they didn't get a job, or this is why they didn't get their visa, even if they got the job. So I guess another thing, if this company is relocating you, they'll book for you a flight ticket, or for a case they told us to use our money and they reimburse. It depends, but make sure you have your ticket ready as well, because some of this application depends from one visa to the next. They usually ask you if you already have the flight ticket. They want to see if really you're actually traveling, you're just applying for the sake of applying. And if you have that ticket booked, they will make sure they give you before that time, and they'll also know that you need it before, so that you need to prepare. So some of these things are usually, and I hear you when you say, how can I apply where else I don't know if I'll be given the visa. But these things help. And if you take that, when you book that ticket, make sure you have insurance, so that even if something you don't get the visa, you tell them I didn't get the visa, so this is the reason why I'm withdrawing, so refund me my money and everything. But trust me, when you book that ticket, it usually helps, especially for tourists. They usually say you have to have a return ticket. But for these others, it depends which one you really need to have. But I'm sure some of these application ticket usually helps, but they will tell you, they will let you know if you need to book it or not. And if you know that they have to book for me, they told me I need to have the insurance. For all of us, we need to have insurance, the travel insurance. I was like, we hadn't even booked the ticket, but they told us travel insurance is needed. That was even after we walked out of the embassy. They wrote me an email and told me we need insurance for each of the member who's traveling. So I had to go and book an insurance even before I booked the ticket, even before I got the visa. And that's what I'm telling you, every time they usually tell you the things that you need and usually give you a reason why they can't continue the process and what they need and what is missing. So make sure that you always check your emails and you always be updated, so that when they tell you this week, you don't see it 2 weeks before and they've communicated through email. I guess that is the qualifications that are needed when you are applying for a work visa to Germany. Work visa is one of the easiest ways to get to Germany, because with that work visa, there's so many jobs here, English speaking jobs. You don't need to speak German. There are so many jobs. As long as you have that work visa, you'll start working immediately. So as we wait for Chansekate, which is the opportunity card, which is almost the same like the work visa, because for work visa you have to kind of have the offer and everything, and you have to kind of have to know that you're also coming to work. Chansekate is you apply even without a job offer, which you're still waiting in November, which will give you updates as they come. So at least you're 1 month before. So according to the video and this is the video that I did about the Chansekate, the opportunity card that is coming in November. If you've not watched it, go and watch it. It has so many great details and things that you need to know as you wait for this opportunity. I want by the time that opportunity card is ready, you already have everything you need to know. It's just a matter of going and applying, and you among the first, because they need 250,000 opportunities when it comes to opportunity card. So go watch it. But as we wait for that, why can't we now start working on this job visa? Job visa is one of the easiest. So if you follow these steps and you know these steps, and I'll also put a link on where you can read Make It in Germany. That is one of the websites you should be afraid. If you really want to relocate to Germany, you should make friends with this website called Make It in Germany. All the information that I'm telling you, I'm even looking at my phone, are there. So make sure that site is on bookmark. Like any update, even before I say it, it's usually there. So make sure you also go read about it, get more information and what you need when you're applying for work visa in Germany. So yeah, I am hoping this was helpful. I always educate people and enlighten people how to relocate to Germany, and I've given you insights on how to relocate to Germany with a work visa. So if this was helpful, share with your friend, like, subscribe. Subscription is free. Clicking that button is free. You don't pay for anything, unlike any other channel. Subscribing on YouTube is free. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you share, make sure you like. Everything is free. Information is free. You don't need to pay anyone. You don't need anyone to pay you to give you this information. It's free. So share with your friends, let them know that the opportunity card is also almost here, and let them know they can also apply for a work visa in Germany when they want to relocate. So if this video is helpful, share, like, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. And thank you so much for your support. Road to 10,000 subscribers. You are at 7,000 plus subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. And thank you for always supporting us. And if you want any other information, or you want us to talk about something that you need more insights on, put it on the comment below. Make sure you comment, make sure you like, and make sure you share with your friends, and share it as much as you can in TikTok, Instagram, everywhere. Until next time, thank you guys. Bye.